Today we are starting the review for your midterm exam. So there will be a video every day from now through Monday, and it's going to have everything that's going to be on the exam. So I want you to copy all these notes into your math journal, pause the video when you need to, but whatever I write, you need to write. It's very important. Here we go. So section 1.1. We are going to skip most of section 1.1. That's where you take a sentence of words and you turn it into a math problem. I'm not going to put those on the exam, but I'm going to put some of these on the exam. So we're dealing with exponents. What do exponents mean? Really?
You have to divide the base number.
It's okay.
Multiply 6.
Multiply 6 times
6.
itself, and then this exponent tells you how many times to do that. So this is basically saying multiply 6 by itself 2 times. And what is 6 times 6?
36.
I was trying to say that, but it just wouldn't come out.
That's okay. So what does number 2 mean?
3 times 3.
So 6 times 6 again.
Number 2, you're multiplying 3 4 times.
36.
81.
81, because 3 times 3
yeah,
is
yeah.
9. You were thinking a little bit different. So multiply 3 by itself 4 times, and the answer to that would be 81. So number 3 would look like 15 times itself
Which is
3 times.
3,075.
3,375. Okay. Don't be afraid of big numbers. Sometimes it's a big number. And then who remembers number 4? Anything to the 0 power equals?
1.
Yes. 1. Any exponent to the 0 power is going to equal 1 no matter what it is. It could be like negative 300 to the 0 equals 1. It could be 4 billion to the 0 power equals 1. Whenever you see the 0 power, it's always going to equal 1. All right, order of operations, section 1-2. You'll notice on the side of my paper, I wrote down PEMDAS, my order of operations. On the exam, when you are working, you're gonna see that the exam is a Google form, but you're gonna have to use paper to show your work for me. And on your paper that you're showing your work, I want you to write PEMDAS down when you get to the order of operations section. It will help you remember the order to do things. And you can always go back and watch the video of the song that I showed you guys at the beginning of the year. I love that song. It's very catchy. It really helps you remember order of operations. So you can do that too. All right. So we're just going to follow order of operations to solve these problems. And I'm going to underline the step that I'm doing each time so you can see what I'm doing. And that also helps me to not forget what I've already used. And then I won't write something down that I've already done something with, because that can get confusing. So in this problem, anybody have a guess what I do first? Yeah. I will multiply 3 times 7 because multiplication comes before addition or subtraction. So 3 times 7 is, and then I'm going to bring down this part because I haven't used it yet. Good. So the answer is 43. And remember, if you do these steps to these problems not using order of operations, you will get the wrong answer. So if we did 22 plus 3 first, we would not get 43 as our answer. Okay, number 6, what do I do first? Parentheses first. What is 11 plus 7? 18. And then bring everything else down. So this may take you a few lines, but that's okay. What do I do next?
4 times 18.
Yes, multiplication and division as you get to it in order from left to right. So what is 4 times 18? Thank you. And then bring down the rest. Now what? 9 times 8 is also 72. Bring down the other one. 72 minus 72 is 0. Okay? How about number 7? What do I do first?
4. times 4.
Yes, I'm going to do the exponents first. So I have 4 to the second power, which is how much?
6.
16. Bring everything else down. Now this negative is going to stay a negative because the 4 and the negative did not have parentheses around them. If it was parentheses -4, then I would lose the negative. But because the negative is kind of not on the 4 when we square it, it's going to stay minus 16 at the end. What do I do next?
Okay, you gotta hold on. Don't erase this yet, because I'm
Okay.
3 times 5 is 15. 2 divided by 15.
Remember, you're going to do multiplication and division at the same time
Left to right.
from left to right. So the first thing we have to do is divide. 12 divided by 3, which is how much? Bring the rest down. Okay, so now I'm going to do my multiplication. 4 times 5 is 20 minus 16. And then what is 20 minus 16? 4. Good. I'm going to pause for 1 second, copy these down. Okay, here we go. Last one. So I do what first?
you exponent.
Yes, thank you. What is 4 squared?
16.
16. Bring everything else down. And we were talking while the video was paused that this problem is exactly like the last problem except for the 15 on the front. So,
5, 15 divided by 3.
yep.
25.
Minus 16, which is 9.
Oh my goodness, you guys are going so fast. Good. Okay, awesome. That is correct.
Well, it's just because I'm.
Okay, on to section 1-3. So this section is called open sentences. And what happens in this section is it's giving you a solution set, a possible set of numbers that could be the answer to these problems. We have to plug the numbers in and see which numbers actually are the solution to the problem. So it's a bit of work, but we're going to do a couple. And there's only going to be a couple on the exam because these do take a little bit of time. So this one has the letter B in it. So I'm going to use these numbers for letter B because the directions said the solution set for B are these numbers. So what I do is I just plug each number in and try to kind of write small so you can fit it all. And you see if the two sides equal each other. So what's 12 minus 12? 0. Does 0 equal 9? Nope. So 12 does not work. Let's do the next one. 17 minus 12. What's 17 minus 12? It's 5. Does 5 equal 9?
No.
No. Okay, don't tell us. We want the suspense. Okay, so just keep plugging the numbers in and see when you get the two sides to equal each other, then that's your answer. 18 minus 12 is what?
No.
6. Does 6 equal 9? No.
It's 21.
I think you're right. That's next, so let's do it. 21 minus 12, and 21 minus 12 is 9. Does 9 equal 9?
No.
Yes, 9 equals 9. So that one's right, but sometimes they put two numbers that work. So I'm going to go ahead and plug 25 in just to make sure that I don't have two answers. 25 minus 12 is 13. Nope, 13 does not equal 9. So my answer to this one is 21. That's the number that works. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, did I try all of that?
Yes, ma'am. We'll pause for a second.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll help you in a minute. Don't worry. Go to the next, just type all the next one out and then I'll help you figure out what to do. Okay, the last one in this section, and this is the last one for today because we're running out of class time. It says 3a plus 7 equals 31. And the directions told me A has this solution set of values. So I'm going to plug each of these numbers in this time for A and solve. This equation has an extra step because it has 3 times A, but that's okay. We could still do it. So, what is 3 times 0?
0.
0 plus 7 equals 31. And 0 plus 7?
That's wrong.
7 does not equal 31, so let's go on. 3 times 3 plus 7 equals 31. 9 plus 7. Nope.
Well,
That
it's
is
easy.
16. That does not equal 31.
25. It's 17.
Okay, 3 times 5 is 15, plus 7, that's 22, that does not work either. And then 3 times 8, so I'm just taking each one of these numbers from this solution set and plugging it in and solving. So 3 times 8 is 24. Yay! Hey, it's the same one that worked last time. Like the same number in the, never mind. Okay, so 31 equals 31. Yes, that works. So I'm going to circle that one for now. And then the last one I have to try, just in case, is 3 times 10 plus 7 equals 31. That's too much. 37 does not equal 31. So the only one that worked is the 8 on that one, okay? And that's all we are going to do for today. We'll review more tomorrow and then the rest on Monday, and that's it. So let me know if you have any questions. Make sure you copy all these notes in your math journal, and I'll see you tomorrow.